Hello folks, it's Ben here from High Five. We are going to be starting our Facebook Live active front room session in a couple of minutes. We are just going to run through the kit that you need. To be honest, it's pretty much becoming a standard set of kit. We're hoping it's stuff that you've managed to acquire or things that you've adapted. So we've got our set of cones, or you can use tins. We've got our bigger, more bouncy ball, a football or something similar with a bit of bounce. We've got a couple of tennis balls, a couple of balloons and a couple of pillows. And of course, our willing volunteers who are down on the floor. So we've got Neve. How old are you, Neve?
5 and a half.
5 and a half. We've got Brody, who is
8 and 3/4.
8 and 3/4. And Neve, you're in year 1, right?
Yeah.
And Brody, you're in year 4. And so like we did yesterday, folks, we're going to start with a session for infants. So aimed at sort of your preschoolers and your infants. Looking at sort of your 3-4-year-olds through to 6-7-year-olds. And that's going to last about 15 minutes or so. And then we're going to move on to a junior session, which will last about 15 to 20 minutes. Your juniors, they can join in both sessions. So I'm going to hand over to the camera lady. We've got a couple of minutes. So just while we hand over to the camera lady. Hi guys, good to see you all. Yeah, just to talk through a little bit about the way we're doing the sessions while we've got a couple of minutes to kill. So the idea is when we would go in and do a multi-sport activity session, a tennis session in a school, you can go and get your drinks if you want them. Yeah, when we go into school to do a session, the way we'd normally structure it is at the start we do an agility, a balance, a coordination and a speed activity. Then we go into like the main theme and we'd finish with some sort of a game. If it was the younger age groups, it would be like a cooperative game. If it was the older age groups, we'd go into stuff that was a little bit more competitive. So the way that we're structuring our front room sessions is very similar. We're doing an agility, a balance, a coordination and a speed activity that's age related. So obviously a little bit more challenging for our older kids, a bit simpler for the younger ones. We're trying to do it with very little equipment, so limited equipment, stuff that you can find. We've just covered it, but if you're tuning in now, that would be some tins, some cones, big ball, small ball, and 2 balloons, plus a couple of little scatter cushions. So this is the equipment we need. We also use a skipping rope sometimes, but pretty much everything we're doing each day is using this equipment. So like I say, we're just kind of stalling for a few seconds while we get ready to begin. So guys, if you'd like to stand up, what we do, every session, what do we have to start with?
Warm up!
A warm up. And why do we do a warm up?
Because it helps your body and brain to keep exercising, to get better oxygen and to keep your heart beating.
Yeah, so you need to stand up, so you need to come off the sofa. I know it's really tricky, isn't it, when you've got a sofa sat right next to where you're exercising. Up you get then, Neve, please. So the activity we're going to do today, some of you are probably starting to miss your sport from school, right? So the warm-up for today's activity is going to be called Sport Stars. And so what we're going to do is we're going to run through some of the actions that we'll use for our favourite sports. So Brody, what's your favourite sport at the minute? I know it changes a bit.
2.
Come on then, what are they?
Basketball and football.
Fantastic. Right, we're going to start with basketball. So everybody, I want you to get low because basketball will have a nice wide stance. And I want to see you bouncing that ball with one hand, swapping over to the other hand. Neve, this is an infant session. You need to be up on your feet joining in, please. Infant session, bouncing one foot, then the other foot. Now, there's no point standing still in basketball because you've got to get it in the hoop. So bouncing, bouncing, moving around the area, bouncing around the area, and then keep on moving, And now we're going to take a shot. Everybody take a shot. Sit, jump up, take that shot, and then bouncing around again, bouncing around, using both hands. Keep the ball bouncing, Neve. Keep the ball bouncing, moving around lots of different directions, and take a shot. Good job, guys. Right, the second sport Brody said was his football, so let's get those feet going. Going to dribble the ball, dribble on, shoot it, go! Go! Okay, get your foot on that ball again, foot on the ball. Take it for a dribble then. Take the ball for a dribble. I'm going to pass to my teammate. Move into space, get a pass back. Pass and move. Brody, I'm passing to you. Pass and move. Pass to me. That's it. Neve, here it comes. Pass. Pass back. That's it. Move just back and shoot. And score! Let's see your celebrations. Good job. Up on your feet, guys. Up on your feet, that's some celebration. Neve, what's your favourite sport?
Okay.
What's your favourite sport? And you've got 3 seconds to answer. 3, 2, 1.
My favourite sport is, oh yeah, hockey.
Okay, right, everybody, feet nice and wide, hands to the side. We'll do this one first. Up on your feet, please. It's going to be a warm-up. We've got to keep moving. So we're going to do hockey. So let's dribble that ball around. Keep down low, dribbling the ball. Past your teammate. Past your teammate. Trap it. Pass it back. Neve, pass. Pass back.
Ready.
Pass. Oh, we're going to take a shot. We're shooting this way. Shoot. Slap shot. Score. Okay. Moving around. We're going to do hockey once more. Neve, what you think of your other sport? Keep going. Keep going. Brody, pass. Pass back. Pass back. Neve, pass. It's on the floor. Have you got it? Shoot. And score. Yes. Right. What's the other sport you like, Neve?
It was, oh yeah.
Spit it out, Neve. Let's go. Come on. It's a warm-up. We've got to be moving.
Golf.
Golf, right, okay. Golf. Didn't even know you like golf, Neve. So, right, for your golf, everybody get a good balanced position. Like it, Brody. Hands together. Here we go. And we're going to bring arms all the way round.
This is how you do it.
All the way the other way.
No, this is what you do. Shout.
Nice bum wiggle. Let's do it again. Big swing. Love it, Brody. And then at the end, here's what they did at the end, guys. Ready? Pull it all the way back. Hit. And then I want you to look after your ball like that. And apparently, you shout, 4. Here we go, once more. Get yourself ready. Bum wiggle. Back. Hit. Watch that ball. 4. Okay, guys, right. We're going to go next into one of my favourite sports. You've had your turn. My turn now. One of your favourite sports, one of my favourite sports. We're going to go for tennis. So everybody, I want to see your hands in the middle, in that ready position, ready for the ball to come to your forehand. So you're going to reach your hand up, big swing, forehand. Come on, let's see another one. Reach out to the side, big swing, forehand. And again, Neve, ready. Reach out, forehand. Now we're going to move around because we don't get to stand still in tennis. Move around, keep changing direction. Make sure you don't crash into anybody. Forehand. Big stretch out to the side. Finish up over your other shoulder. That's it, awesome. Over your other shoulder, moving around again then. Moving around, don't crash. Forehand. Ugh. And then if the ball comes to the other side, clap those hands together. It's a backhand. That's it, moving around again. Try to keep your balance. Really important to stay on your feet and keep your balance, guys. Backhand. Ugh. Now, has anyone ever seen anyone play tennis?
Yeah, I've seen me.
When you see the pros play tennis, do they play quietly, up on your feet, or do they make noise?
Make noises.
They make noises. So what I'd like to hear from you guys, when you play that forehand, let's hear.
Yeah!
When you hear, well, it's not just screaming, it's a groaning. So you go, as you hear. Right, get down there, let's have a rally. You two face me, ready? So I'll hit to you. I grunt when I hit, you grunt when you hit. Start in your ready position. Start in your ready position.
Yeah!
Forehand.
Yeah! Yeah!
Alright, I'm going to play against you guys at home. Are you ready? I want to see you in your ready positions. Move over to the side, please. In your ready positions, here it comes. Hit it back. One more. I won the point. Okay. Sit yourselves down. I want you both to take 3 deep breaths. Let's just relax ourselves. Can you sit up, please, guys?
Okay.
Can you sit up, please, guys? Right, 3 deep breaths. Sit up, please, Neve. Sit up, please, Neve. Sit up, please. Right, I want you to take 3 deep breaths. Just want you to calm down a little bit. And it's really exciting that we're doing this and it's being filmed, okay? But we need to calm down. We need to show the people at home how awesome you guys are at listening and doing your best in sports, right, Neve? Yeah? Gonna do our best listening? Yeah, hang on, Brody. We're going to move on to the next activity now. Okay, right. For the next activity, what you're going to need, guys, is you're going to need one of these cushions. So this is now an island. Grab yourself an island. Grab an island. Right, up you get. Grab an island, up you get. Pop it on the floor. Good stuff. Now, we're not going to have the islands next to each other. That's a bit boring. Come on, let's spread them out. Here we go. Go off your island, please, Neve. Okay, right. Stand on your islands then. Okay, no sitting on the sofas. It is banned to sit on the sofa at any point during one of these sessions, okay? Sofa time is for TV watching.
So the sofa is
Guys, we've got to get on with it. We need to keep moving. No, we're just not going to sit on the sofas. Everybody on your islands, please. Otherwise, you're going to get cool again. And then the warm-up won't be, it'll be pointless. Right, so what we're going to do is, I'd like you to do different actions swimming around in the sea. But when I shout islands, you have to go to your island. And when you get on your island, you've got to copy the way that I balance, okay? So to start with, I would like you to swim around in the sea. Off you go. Standing, not lying. Standing, because it's too slow. Standing and swimming. That's it. Come on, we want to be moving all the time. Islands! So get on your island and look at how I'm balancing. See if you can hold it for as long as me. Good job, guys. Okay, this time you're a shark. Swim in the sea like a shark. Swim like a shark. Islands! Come and balance. 1 foot and 1 hand. Tricky one. Yeah. Can you do it, Neve? Tricky one. Try and stay on your island. This time, you're like a submarine in the sea. Off you go. Can you be like a submarine? A submarine in the sea. Don't go near those islands. You'll crash. Island! Can you do it? 2 feet and 1 hand. All on the island, other hand up in the air. Have you got it as well, Neve? That other hand in the air. Good job, guys. Right, this time I'd like you to move around like a dolphin. Moving around like a dolphin. Oh, sorry. You okay? Yeah. Please stay on your feet. Moving around like a dolphin. Keep moving, keep moving. Stay off the sofas, please, Neve. Moving around like a dolphin. Island! Can you get that leg up in front? It's a tricky balance, this one. Leg up in front. Really good work. Okay, guys, nice. So, please put the cushions down. The next one we're going to try to do. Pop the cushions on the sofa. And you're going to start at this end, guys. So come and start down here. Line up behind the cushion. Oh, the cone even, sorry. Right, guys, if you haven't got any cones, obviously you can use a tin for marking out your starting point. The first one we're going to go for now is you're going to try to balance along a tightrope. But as you're balancing, you're going to see if you can drop the ball down in front of you, right in front of your foot. And you're going to try to get all the way to the sofa and all the way back again. Brody, you're going to show us how it's done. So keep a really nice balance. 1 foot, then the other foot. Trying to stay on that line all the way across to the sofa. Keep going. 1 foot in front of the other, Brody. Sit. Try and put your heel right in front of your toes on your other foot. Nice job. Nice job. And back again, please. Good work. Neve, you going to make it for your turn?
Yeah.
Come on then, let's go. Quick, 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 Neve. Brody is back. All right, I'm off. Here we go. I'm going to be Neve for a second. So, okay, Neve, well done. So walking really gently, 1 foot in front of the other. That's it. Taking care where you step. Trying to keep your balance. Every time you take a step, drop that ball and bounce it. All the way to the other side. Turn and go back again, doing the same thing. Great job. See if you can go all the way without catching it. Keep that balance.
Wait, so just hitting it like...
No, just what you do. Okay, keep trying. Good job. All right, so this time, Neve, please pass me the ball. This time, guys, we're going to go side steps. We're going to use side steps, and with the side steps, as we side step, we're going to try and keep the balloon above our head. But the secret with this is we've got to tap the sides so that the balloon doesn't go too far away. So we're going to try and side step across.
Wait, so it's got to be above your head?
Well, no, we just want to keep it in this space in front of us using our hands. So, Brody, off you go, side stepping across. Try and keep it with you. Remember, if you hit the bottom a bit and it goes up a little bit, that makes life slightly easier. So you try to side step all the way to the sofa and then all the way back again. So it's tricky, isn't it? It's tricky to side step one way and make the balloon stay with you. Keep going, keep going. Go on then, Brody, pass it over to Neve. Off you go then, Neve, trying to go all the way across. Nice try, Neve. Which bit do we have to hit to keep it off the floor? The bottom. Come on, keep going then. Hit the sides. Hit the sides, that's it. And keep moving that way, Neve. Go on, keep going, good go. All the way across, keep going, you're nearly there. And then back again, tapping it. Actually, that's a good point, folks. For the littler ones, So Neve's turned around so she can use her right hand more, which is totally normal because that will be her favourite. Well, Neve's right-handed, so that's her favourite hand. Okay, hold it there then, Brody. So next activity we're going to move on to, guys. We're going to, right, this is a fun one. I think you're going to like this one. So the challenge this time is, can you cross the swamp? Can you cross the swamp, keeping the balloon? Go back to the start, please. Can you cross the swamp? But can you keep the balloon up in the air as you go across? Okay, so are you ready to go? All right, on your marks, get set, go. So you've got to keep it in the air. You've got to hit high ones when you need to pick a cushion up. Hit high, use your hand, don't use your pads. That's it, good work, Brody. Keep it going. Keep one eye on that balloon all the time. You don't have to pick up a balloon, a pad every time. Keep it going, that's it. Try really hard not to catch it if you can. Keep moving, keep moving. Good work, Brody. Try and stay on your pads. Really nice control. And again. Good job.
I like the treasure one more.
Yeah, you like the treasure one? Okay. All the way to the side. All right, guys. So pop it down over there. Right, having watched Brody do that one, good job, Brody. Make your way back to the other side. Go on, tap it back again. That's it. Oh, nearly! Great try. All right, so what we're going to do, Neve, we're not going to use the balloon for you. Having watched Brody do that one, that's a junior one, that's not an infant one. So what's going to happen is you're going to do the same thing, but you said you want to do the treasure one, so this is more like the treasure one. So you're going to move across, but you have to try to throw the ball up each time in between your changes. It's easier than the balloon. All right, so off you go. So throw it up. And one more try, Neve. Come on, I think you can do this. If you try your best, you can do this. Okay, no worries. Right, okay, so we'll move on to the next one. It's definitely easier than the balloon. You can have a try with the balloon if you want. In a second, because it's the infant session first, isn't it? So you're going to try and tap it up and then move. Perhaps if Brody walks along beside you, how about then, guys, for an infant session, don't snatch, please. Back on you. For an infant session, what about if you've got a bigger brother or sister or a grown-up at home? They can walk along beside and help you with the tap-up. So go back to the start. You need your... Here we go. So pass the balloon to Neve then. Brody's going to help her try to get across. Go for it. Pick it up, and then Neve, it's yours again. So tell Neve when she's in charge. That's it. Pick it up again, Neve. Good work, Neve. Look up then. Good work. Good helping her, Brody.
Neve.
Oh, make sure she's ready for it, bro. You don't want to go too soon. Give her time. Wait till she's up and balanced. When she's up and balanced, so try and have a look at her. Make sure she's up and balanced, Brody. That's it. Catch hold. High five. Good job, guys. All right. So, final activity for our infants. What we're going to do is we're going to need 4 cans.
1, 2, 3.
And we're going to use those to make a little goal at either end. So a little goal at our end and a little goal at your end, Neve. So if you'd like to sit down on the floor, please. And we're going to try to line them up. So can you, Brody? You don't need those 2 tins. Put those ones down. Right, if you go and sit down over there then, Neve. Brody, you're going to sit here. So sit down and you go. And then all that's going to happen, guys, is you're going to put your feet out like you had them before. Wider. Sit. And you're going to try to roll the ball to Neve. Along the floor, Neve's going to stop it. She's going to roll it back to you. So to start with, keep it on the floor, and roll to each other. And you've got to see if you can get it to go between each other's legs. All right? Can you count how many you can do?
1.
Try and stop it before it gets to you. So put your hands out, stop it before it gets to you.
4.
Great job, guys. Can you get 10?
6. 7. 8. 9. 10.
Hold it there. Okay, so if you can get up to 10, what I'd like you to do now is see if you can put a bounce in the middle. So you're going to put your hand up, W for winner, and you're going to bounce it across the middle of the room and see if you can stop it out in front of you. Off you go. What, first to 10 then? See if you, see if you can get to 10. So you're holding out now and even you're bouncing it. And catch. Not too hard, remember? Think about how old the person you're doing it with is, Brody. Okay, so bounce it, control it. Nice try. Gently, hands up, hands in front. W for winner, not too hard.
3.
Not too hard.
4.
Lovely, guys.
5. 6.
So if you've got younger ones, folks, who are finding this tricky, you can stick with the rolling.
8. 9. 10.
Hold it there. Great job, guys. Give each other a high five. Well done. That was excellent. All right, so we're going to move on to our jumping juniors now. Neve, if you want to come over here, please. Good girl. You're going to wait over here. Okay, you're going to have a drink over here. And we're going to move on to our junior session. So, first activity for the juniors. Brody, can you pop the balls and the tins up on the side? Please don't spin them around. Just put them on the side. Thank you. Right, so we're going to play the Avengers game, guys. So, for our Marvel warm-up, we've got 6 Avengers here. Do you know who that is? Thor. So we've got Thor. You want to join in, Neve? Have you had a drink? So yeah, we've got Thor, guys. How about this? Do you know who this is?
No.
This is Black Widow. We have got
2.
Scarlet Witch.
Yeah.
Scarlet Witch, yeah. Do you know who this is?
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. We have got Hulk.
Wasp.
And we've got Wasp. Right, so we're going to have a different action for each of them. So stand up, guys. Stand up. Right, so we're going to do Hulk first, guys. So with Hulk, it's all about the smash and grab, okay? So what I want to see is, I want to see this. Ah! 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 That's it. Really big, powerful movements with your arms. Nice. Ah! Big, powerful movements like Hulk. You can stomp as well. Stomp. That's it. Big, powerful movements. Don't punch the ground and hurt yourself. Then we've got Spidey. So with Spidey, let's get really wide and really low, guys. Really wide and really low. That's it. Move those legs around. Big, wide Spider-Man type movements or big jumps. And of course, when you want to, fire those webs. That's it, guys. Fire those webs as you move around. Really wide legs. Get really wide. Nice. Like it. Okay, next one. Right, the witch. Scarlet Witch. We're going to go for Scarlet Witch next. So the witch, she takes off. She flies up. She gets the power in her hands. And again, let's do that one again. So we're going to take off. Get that power and fire. Good job, guys. Okay, we're moving on to Black Widow. She is an assassin. She is a martial arts expert. So let's see some martial arts.
Kick the TV.
Don't kick the TV. Whatever you do, don't kick the TV. Or each other. Okay, we're going to move on to the mighty Thor. What does Thor use? He uses his... It's not an axe. It's a hammer. He uses his thunder hammer. So let's see you raise that thunder hammer. Raise the thunder hammer. Bring it down. And again, raise that thunder hammer. Bring it down. And again, raise that thunder hammer. Bring it down. The final one. Pop them down, Leaf. The final one is... Who is it? Do you want to show the camera? Who is it? It's Wasp. So for Wasp, we're going to fly. We're going to fly. We're going to fly. Get those arms going. Fly. Neva, you're doing the Wasp. She's flying. You're doing the Wasp. That's it. Fly. Really get those arms going. Come on, let's fly like the Wasp. If you can't beat them, join them, eh? Alright, hold it there. Pop those down. Sit down on the floor. Okay, right. Can you remember your character's actions?
Yeah.
Right, so what's going to happen now is I'm going to hold up a character. When I hold up the character, you're going to start doing its moves. So if I hold up Black Widow, you start doing the moves. You start doing the moves. But when the character goes away, you need to freeze in the position you were in when you saw her go away. So here she is. She's gone. Good. She's here again. Nice. And now it's time for the mighty Thor. So let's see it. Good. Well spotted, Brody. Keep an eye. He's back again. Come on, move around. Let me see those big hammers. Let me see those. Very good, guys. Looking good. The next one up is the... You have to do it without them this time, I'm afraid. It's the wasp. So let's see the wasp. Don't let it disappear, though. Don't let it disappear. She's gone, Neve. Hold that balanced position. I want you to freeze when she goes. Go around. Pretty good, guys. Pretty good. Okay, we're going to move next on to... It's the Incredible Hulk. Hold that balanced position. Back again. All right, and finally, Spider-Man. Here we go. Let's see your best Spideys. Let's see your best Spideys. Nice. Good balancing. Go again. Let's see your best Spider-Man. Alright, the final little freestyle. I want you to put all of the characters together. Off you go, guys. Let's see you put them all together, one after the other. A Marvel magic moment. Don't hit each other. Put all of them together.
Did it.
Well done. Alright. Okay. We're moving on to some coordination challenges now. Hopefully you're not too tired out. Do you want to grab a quick drink?
I got killed.
Right, Brody, your challenge here. The first challenge. What we're going to do, and with this one, guys, getting started is the hardest part. So we're going to try to do... Can you not put your feet under there? Is that all right?
Yeah.
So you're going to pop the balloon in the air, bounce, hit it up, 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 bounce. Which bit of the balloon do we need to hit?
Bottom.
The bottom. Now this is not an easy challenge. If you're going to crash into anything, if you're going to smash your TV off the wall, make sure you don't, okay? Stop, stay in the centre of the room. Brody, come and have a try. I'm going to guard the telly.
Let me have
So
a
we'll
try.
throw it up to get it started. Ready? So bounce it and tap it.
It's even hard for the older one.
Try again, ready? Bounce, tap. Bounce, tap. Bounce, tap. Here we go. Try again. 1, 2, 3. Brilliant. 4. Keep going. 5, 6, 7. Ah, that light. It's always in the way. Try again. Here we go. One more turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Watch the flowers. All right, great job. Good score, guys. 11's a really good score on that one.
My turn.
What we're going to do, Neve, is we're going to give you a try in a minute because we've been going for quite a while, all right? These are the junior activities. They are a bit trickier. You can definitely have a go. All right, so this time, this one, guys, this one, you might be able to do this in here. It depends how much. You're going to have to throw the ball down and catch it. So the idea now, guys, is, do you want to just watch this one so you know what to do, Brody? We don't need the big ball, okay? That's it, right. So for this one, what you're going to try to do, you're going to try and bounce with one hand and then keep that one tapped up with the other hand. So we're going to bounce and catch and tap it up. Bounce and catch, tap it up. Here we go, give it a try. Neve, do you want to have a practice now with the other one? All right, you have a practice at that one. Yeah, okay, Brody, you have a practice of this one. Oh. Practice bouncing that ball on the floor. Why don't you try, Neve? Why don't you try hitting the balloon with the ball? See if you can hit the balloon with the ball. 1. And again, just hit it up. 2. 3. That's it, Neve. Great job. 4. That's it, Brody. Brody, can you do it on the carpet, or are you finding it tricky on the carpet? All right, I'll tell you what I can do, guys. If you're finding it tricky on the carpet, why not try putting a heavy book down? That's not what we're doing, okay? That's not safe, is it? Because those are really bouncy. So what we're going to try now, guys, is we're going to try bouncing the ball onto the book so it comes up a bit more. Tapping this one up. Come and have a try, Brody. There we go. So bounce first. That's it. You've got to hit the middle of the book, bounce and tap up. That's it. Get used to the bouncing first. So with all of these guys, you can build them up. Practice your bouncing. It's not easy, is it? The great thing is, folks, if people are failing, like as in they're not making it every time, that's perfect. That's what you want. You want people to not be able to do it. If you always give them challenges they can complete, then they're not learning. So this is good, pushing him to try to do things he's finding a bit more tricky. And for Neve, get that bouncing, definitely. Good job. Are you going to try and put that balloon in?
I'm bored being, so I wanted to do some bounce.
Tap, bounce, tap. Fantastic. So, I'd like to see, this is the challenge. Can anybody post themselves doing this one onto the thread? Can you do it? Brody's going to practice this one and show you how he's improved tomorrow. Yeah, you up for that, Brody?
No.
Great. Okay, final one. And again, this might be too tricky. Neve, can I have the big ball for this one, please?
Yeah.
So what you're going to try to do now for this one, sorry Brody, do you want to just sit there a second so I can borrow that? Good lad. So what you're going to try for this one, folks, again, this maybe your year 5, 6s, this is where it's at. So we're going to try to bounce and tap. Bounce and tap. Bounce and tap.
Could you try kicking off the top?
That's a tricky one, guys. Challenge any of you to do that one. Good luck. You want to give that one a quick try, Brody?
If the balloon got close to your foot.
Hang on, Neve, just let Brody finish this one.
The balloon got closer to your foot. Could you give it a little kick?
If you want to, you've just got to keep it off the ground, but I would suggest keeping it up high. So you're bouncing the ball, and then you're going to try to tap the balloon.
Come on, I can see it.
I'm going to help you. I'm going to be your helper with the balloon. Careful, Neve, I don't want you to hurt your neck. Can you just lie yourself down flat, please? Thank you. Right, up it goes. You bounce. Concentrate on your bouncing, and then when you get a chance, you can try and tap it up. Here we go. Keep it going. Well done, Brody. Here we go, Brody. Brilliant. Keep that ball bouncing. Keep that ball bouncing. Here you go, Brody. Keep it going. Really nice, Brody. Keep that ball bouncing. Up it goes. Oi! Good job. Mummy's going to have a heart attack if we keep hitting that TV. All right, so sit yourselves down on the floor, please. No balls for anything. We're moving on to the next activity. Sit yourselves down.
Do you need the big ball?
Can you sit down, please, Nick? Do you want to finish the session? You can in a minute. We need it for this activity. All right, so final couple of things, folks. Hope it's given you some ideas to work on at home. The last bit we're going to try, and this was because we know you enjoyed it. When you enjoyed them the other day. If you go and line up over there, you don't need the balloon. Go and line up over there. Right. So we're going to go. It's a sprint now, so it's as fast as you can. Let Brody go first because it's the juniors one. Okay, line up then. Neve, stand back there then. Here we go. So I'm going to drop one. You've got to sprint out and try and catch it before it starts bouncing. Let Neve go then, Brody. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Go. Fast as you can. Good try, Neve. Pass it to me then. Just pass it back. Move out the way then. Move out the way, Neve. Don't walk back in the way. Go. Good job. Make sure you get that catch. Okay, it doesn't have to be one hand. Just make sure you watch it all the way to the bounce. 2 bounces maybe if you're a bit younger. Stand out the way, Neve, so we can keep the activity going. Lucky. Up you get. Here we go. Out the way then, please. Sprint back, Brody. I want you to sprint back. Ready? Go. Nice job, Neve. Out the way then. Ready, Brody? Last try. This one. Go. Yeah, nice. One more go, Neve. Are you ready? Go. Great job. Brody, here we go. It's going to be tough. Let's start back there, please. No false starts. Good catch. Well done, well done.
I knew it.
Nice.
Knew it.
Final challenge of the session. Okay. It's a football challenge.
Okay.
I know we've got lots of football mad kids stuck at home at the minute. All the games are cancelled. Nobody's played for a while. So with this challenge, you're going to try to dribble in and out of the tins. In and out of the tins. Brody, if you can come and stand here. Right, so we're going to dribble in and out of the tins, taking the ball in and out of the tins. Once we get to the far end, we're going to turn, we're going to pass it back to the next person. They're going to go in and out of the tins. Try not to knock them over. In and out of the tins. Keep it going. In and out of the tins. Good work. Try not to hit anything. That's it. Keep it under control. Pass it back. You've got to control your passes inside, guys. So it's soft side foot passes. Try to use both feet. So I'm trying to use just my left foot this time. And then I'm going to put my foot on and use my left foot to pass. Off you go, Brody. Do you want to try and use your left? Bit harder then, isn't it? Sit. Good work. In and out. Just using that left foot. Can you move out of the way?
Yeah.
Thank you. Sit. Come bring it around. Just your left foot, Brody. Turn in a left foot pass as well if you can. Oh, try and get around it and use the inside. So now I'm going to try and use both feet. Last one, I'm going to use both feet. In and out, in and out. And then I can pass back with whichever foot I like. So both feet this time, guys. One with the right, one with the left. And then using both. Good work, Brody. That's it. Excuse me, knee, please. You're really in the way there. Thank you. It's going again. It's going again, in and out.
Because my sister was 9. Come on.
Pass it back then. Gently. Right, great work, guys. Folks, I hope you found that enjoyable, entertaining. Never work with animals or children, isn't it? Definitely don't work with your own children, not live. But yeah, thanks very much, little helpers. Just a quick one for tomorrow. Bro, just sit yourself down for a second. Tomorrow we're doing nature mobiles at 11 o'clock. You do need some outdoorsy bits for those. So if you haven't been out yet today and you're going to go out for a walk, try and grab any feathers, any twigs, any little outdoor pieces which will look nice on a mobile. We'll be back with you again tomorrow. We are thinking we might stream a 15-minute preschool session as well tomorrow, because we've had a bit of feedback that there's not a lot out there for those preschool age kids. So watch our group for that. And if anybody knows anybody with preschoolers or infant or junior age children, please point them in our direction, because we just want to try and help share as much content as possible with as many people as possible, just to help alleviate a bit of the boredom of being trapped indoors with your crazy little people. So anyway, wish us luck. Bye for now.